Okay, and good afternoon. No intro screen today. I thought I would go straight in. Okay, I've got everything on pause for a moment. Let's just take that off. Pause. Okay, so got the browser up for the chat screen again. Now, quick updates. Now, last week, let me just check everything is fine at the moment. I probably ought to have put a browser window up for stream chats after last week. Anyway, welcome to, well, we're not exactly in Skyrim. We're in Solstheim. So welcome to Solstheim. No idea what it's like outside. Last week's stream died when I was in the Temple of Mirak and got transported to Apophrica, where Mirak does a talking to you, and it crashed at that point, and I didn't realise, so I carried on and ended up going to the Skull village and talking to Storn, and then going and beating the dragon, and Mirak came and stole the dragon soul, and I got the word, and I released one of the stone circles, and then I was told that I needed a black book, and we need to go to talk to Neloth. So today we're going to...
Didn't I see you in Raven Rock?
Yes. Anyway, I heard that you know where to find black books.
You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world? Is this somehow connected to your search for Mirak?
Well, if those are the books, like, I found one, and I've got to find more of them.
Found one?
Yeah.
Yes. And you read it too, didn't you? Don't try to
Yes,
deny it. You've
not
got the
trying.
look. I can see it now.
What, that I can
Dangerous
read?
knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful, in my experience.
Okay. Anyway, I've got to know what Mirak knows if I'm going to stop him.
Now that is a dangerous path indeed. Hermaeus Mora gives nothing away for free. You may end up like Mirak, of course.
Well,
Too power-mad dragonborn. It could be very interesting.
right. Okay. Right. So, do you know where I can find another of these black books?
Oh yes. They're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them.
Okay.
I have one here
Tell
that
me.
I've been using to locate more.
And so you've got a black book.
Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my
Can
book
I-
isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Mirak. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you.
Are you absolutely certain that that book that you've got won't help me? You're absolutely certain of that? Why?
Oh, it is clearly not associated with the same power that has overtaken the island.
What?
And I'm not talking about Hermaeus Mora.
Oh.
These black books are all his, of course.
Yeah.
No, what you're looking for is a specific book, presumably because Mirak's power derives from it.
That makes sense. So, you know where to find the black book that's connected with Mirak.
Yes, I do.
Good.
I haven't been able to get it, though. But
Right.
maybe together we can unlock the secrets the Dwemer left behind.
The Dwemer, what have they got to do with anything?
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? You don't think they would just leave it alone, do you?
No.
It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nachardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open. But perhaps the two of us together will be able to get at the book.
I've
To
got
Nachardak, then. Follow me.
I've got a big hammer. If that's going to help. Would a big hammer help? That it'll probably get into most cases. Ooh. Okay. So float down. Whoa! Oh, that makes your stomach go a bit funny. Yes. Okay. So, how are we going then, folks? Right. So, here is Solstein.
Another board. No.
Yeah, great.
Third order.
So we're going to go over there to Nachardak. There it is, over there. And we are going to do a Dwemer ruin that everyone loves, of course. Everyone loves doing Dwemer ruins. Because you don't get lost in them at all, no. I'll tell you something.
I, for one, wouldn't want an Isle of Ash in the far north.
Oh, well, good job we didn't ask you then. That's one thing I like about Oblivion Remastered, which I have been playing, is that you can do this clairvoyance spell, and you've got little pretty lights, and they tell you where to go. And I don't mean in a rude way. Yeah, you said that when we passed the stone before last time, Lydia. Now, I do have to say that I did remember this week to take my setting. I'll just show you them actually. Okay, I did take it off God mode, and I put it back on Ultra because. Well, it's a bit daft. I mean, only streaming at 1080p, so it seemed a bit silly to have it on a, hyper amazing quality levels. With any luck, we won't crash in the middle of the stream.
The Dwemer certainly knew how to build for the age. These towers have outlasted their creators.
I'll tell you what I am going to hope, though I will know immediately if that happens. I had a few few technical issues. Now, this, I believe, has been modded, so I might not know my way around this quite so well. These seem to have run off somewhere. Oh, is he? Oh, I'll leave him to it. This has definitely been modded since I was last here. This is I don't remember the Dwemer thingies, those things. Okay, I'm assuming the chat is working. You haven't checked it, which means that it probably isn't. Oh, we just got out of the way a bit then. There we go. Oh. Yeah, sorry, you deal with that, Lydia. I've just got to go over here a moment. Oh, what is that? Did you do that? What staff is what? Because the thingy, Neloft's not here. Good grief, what staff did I give you? Oh, that one. Has he... Oh, he's finally come to join. I am wondering what staff I gave you now, Lydia. Right. Sort him out. Okay. Oh. What, you got loads? Oh. What staff is that I gave you?
How do they begin what we came here for?
I'm quite concerned about that staff, Lydia. Anyway, let's grab us some arrows. Oh, didn't look like it. Don't look like an orc, but they seem to be firing a lot of orcish
I've never
arrows.
entered a Dwemer ruin before I became your housecarl. It's certainly not like what I expected.
Why are you talking to him? You're not his housecarl. So what was I saying? Ah, yes. I like that clairvoyance spell in. I think you've got it in here. I've never used it, but I do believe that Skyrim does have a version of that spell. I have also got a method of doing the Oblivion there's something going on. The Oblivion lock picking. Seeing the lock picks there reminded me. Which is yeah, it's a little bit of a cheat without actually cheating. And not guaranteed, obviously.
Here we are, the chart. The book we're after is right inside.
Oh, he didn't move. Okay. Okay, so maybe that isn't Lydia. In which case I don't know what that is. I didn't see her Oh, died. Ah. Oh well, I'm back to Neloth in the tower, assuming I don't crash. I'm now paranoid about crashing, so obviously I have to check that it is still streaming. So we've got to go through all that again. Okay.
You again.
Okay.
Didn't I? Is this somehow connected to found dangerous knowledge is still now that you may
Just
end
skip
up like
through
Mera.
it.
Oh yes, they're not hard to look. Yes, but I do know where to find a Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get it. Forbidden. It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study.
Okay.
I found their reading room in the ruins of Nechardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open. But perhaps the two of us together will be able to Nechardak then. Follow me.
Right. So, I had got a little bit used to Oblivion auto-saving for me a lot, and I got lazy and I hadn't done a save, which I will do. Oh god. Which I will do, which I will remember to do this time. Sorry about that. I've got to run all the way down again. Okay.
Maybe the book has something.
Okay. Actually, right, Lydia.
Yes, my Thane?
Okay. I need to look
It would be my pleasure.
What's pronated?
to see what's
Rotated. That.
right, so is it one of these staffs? Molten bolts, poison spray. Right, so it's not your staff. So I've been blaming you for that weird thing, and it's not you at all. It's Neloth, isn't
Let's
it?
get going then.
Yeah, let's get going. Come on, Neloth. Okay, while we're outside, what I will do... Quick save doesn't work. Okay, put down a save. Okay. What I think I will do in future, actually, is I might have... Ooh, that was a little bit of a stutter, wasn't there? That was a bit odd. Think about having a browser window up with the stats, so that I can basically see if the stream's dropped.
There's something wrong here.
Because Lydia did a fantastic glitch. Lydia did a fantastic glitch, which I thought, oh, I shall clip that out, because that's really funny. Quite the contortionist. And of course, because I don't record the streams locally, I suppose it'd be an option to do that. But if I... I got bit. Oh, you sorted it out. I got slightly distracted by that. Yes. So obviously the stag didn't want to be left out when I thought you were about to say smart move by the stag. I'll tell you something. The deer are cute in Oblivion. Okay. So what? We're about 20 minutes in, and we've already had a good glitch. Okay, so I am gonna save over the save.
The book is housed inside that door.
So that...
Unlock the door for us. Let's get on with it.
Yeah, let's get on with it. So that when I die again, we don't go back too far. Do you know what? I think I prefer the old mod list. Whoa, why have I got... I've got huge lag going on here. What's going on? I could sort of let them sort it out themselves. Oh, have I not? I haven't set up any potions as favourite. Oh, well, obviously I don't actually have many. Okay. Yeah, I've got a bit of a problem that I'm not letting arrows go very quickly. I did a lot better job fighting in the last one, even if I did end up dying. Yeah, not letting the arrows go. We'll do our best. Got him. Okay. Let's save that as we've got to this little bit. Okay, not quite sure what's going on with my arrows. Let's go and get the... If the... Oh. Yeah, things are not going particularly well at the moment. If this involves having to reload up Skyrim, then I will do that. Because I can stick you on the chat. Because it doesn't take too long to load up. What are we doing? I mean, we're on a nice steady 90, so...
You're going to pay, Outlander.
I am a master wizard of House Calvary.
If you say so, Neloth. Yeah, maybe after I've healed. Oops. That one. Okay.
Finally begin.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Here we are, the chart. The book we're after is right inside the dome.
Right inside the dome, you say? Okay. Have I already... Yeah, I've already looted that corpse. Okay. We know I'm really, really good at... There's not a lot of them left. We know that I'm really, really good at technical issues, so so I don't know why we would be surprised that that I have any. Okay, so we'll pick up the arrows that I missed with.
I've never entered a Dwemer ruin before I became your housecarl. It's certainly not like what I expected.
There's not a lot of him left, is there? There's a satchel, and oh, that suggests that that's rather better than mine, and that's more, and that is. So it's just, yes, not much left. Okay. Well. You've already got all that, so we can drop that. We can drop that. We can drop that. Might as well drop that as well. We can drop that. That's worth a bit. Oh, we're all right on our carry weight. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, not a lot left of him. Okay, let's do a save here before we go in. And how are we going? Right. Oh. Come on, Nelloth, you're the one that opens it.
The Dwemer of Nachardak appear to have been formed of these control pedestals. Luckily, I found a cube to operate it inside on my last visit. I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant meddlers.
Okay, why are you creeping?
The book is just inside.
Okay, it appears we have got a few glitches going on. Now, I don't believe that I'm creeping now. I'm not now. I don't know quite what is wrong with it.
So tantalizingly close. But trust me, no magic will open that. I'd have had the book already if it could.
Yeah, I was thinking Big Hammer.
No, we'll have to do this the hard way. If we can restore the steam supply to this room, I'm certain I can open it. As you'll see, that's easier said than done.
Yeah, don't work. Button
This
don't
way
work.
for the boilers.
Okay, I don't know why he's stuck in creeping. Does that mean he's a bit of a creep? Oh, no, you follow me. Maybe you won't. Maybe you can get out of the creeping mode. Because it's a bit creepy.
The last time I was here, I only explored a small part of the ruins. I was here alone then, and I found an assistant is actually the essential for this kind of dirty, dangerous work.
Yeah, assistant to do the dirty work. Okay, I can't actually really see anything different. So, I can't see a lot different. Is he going to take forever?
The city of 100 towers. In its day, it was the last of the great Dwemer powers, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the Nords came to conquer it, it said that Dwemer submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders gave up. I have my doubts, but the city was a marvel of Dwemer engineering. Now reduced to this.
Okay, at least you're not creeping.
As you can see, most of the lower levels of the city are flooded, but it isn't hopeless. The old Dwemer pumps still seem to work. Watch.
Okay.
But the pumps only operate when a cube is in the pedestal. Unfortunately, I only have one cube. These 4 boilers provide steam to the room upstairs. They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cubes. So, if we can find 4 more cubes, we can turn these boilers back on and restore steam power to the room upstairs. Then I should be able to open the book's protected case. Bring that cube. We'll need it.
Okay.
Yes, here we are. This device shows the location of 4 more cubes in this section of the city. It looks like most of the cubes were moved to the lower levels, perhaps to try to control the flooding before the city was abandoned. Interesting. That would suggest that the city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red Mountain. Or that the Dwemer's servitors continued to try to preserve the city after their creator's disappearance. 3 of the cubes are through here. This seems like a sensible place to start. You should be able to unseal this door with the control cube I gave you.
Okay. It is very dark. Okay.
I hope the rest of the cubes are this easy to find. Knowing that Dwemer are the dead. Huh? Another one. A scrap heap of history.
Great. We'll try and get through this as... got anything in there? Yeah, we got... Okay. What about this one? Is that filled? No, that's empty. Okay, I'll try and get through the dark bits as quickly as possible, because I do know that
the Dwemer relied on machines to do their work.
that
No wonder they moved themselves
compression does...
These must be the great workshops of Nachardak.
We've got one there. Can I remember how we get there?
It was reputed to be able to assemble a complete automaton in a single day. Much of the Dwemer's army,
Okay.
the Battle of Red Mountain, must have come from here.
Okay, and then we need the...
Better than to challenge a master wizard.
sphere. That's what they're called. Right. Okay. Let's get the stairs out. Go down the easy way. I can't really see. It is really rather dark in here. I forgot to turn up. Oh. Okay, obviously not that one. We clearly... don't really want to jump down there. Okay. Right. Is that the one? That's the one. We're going to have these come to life. Yeah. So I will run away. Yeah, I've got to run away because I'm sometimes having a bit of a lag on ooh, I didn't mean to sit down there. I wanted my arrow. Sometimes having a bit of a... do I really want that? It's small, I'll grab that. A bit of a lag before my arrow releases, which is not ideal. Now I can't remember if there's anything around here that's worth looking at. Yeah, chest. Okay. Oh, I don't actually have that many. Ooh. Oh, I'm not too far away. Okay. Oh. Okay. Damn. There we go. Oh, well, that was hardly worth however many lockpicks I broke doing that. Okay. Oh, I can't... I was actually moving around getting out... Actually, physically moving around getting out the way of the Centurion then. Okay.
Unfortunately, Q-Wing tree shuts down the constant traffic.
Right. Ooh.
Is that the best you can do?
Empty. Not worth it. Ooh, got an arrow in there. Now. We've got another one that's round the corner. Didn't have to keep that one in. Let's just save that while I am here.
Let's see where this leads.
Okay. Oh.
There's
Okay,
a passage
so
up there. We could reach it if the water level was higher.
okay. So I do need to grab the should be both of them. Okay, so
With the water level this high, we can swim across the collapsed part of the passage and reach the other side.
now I do know that there is not used to using favourites. Okay. That ballista right there. I've just woken up. Last time I was here, it didn't have its texture. But there's a Centurion around the corner.
Challenge a master wizard, House Talbot.
Okay. Am I over encumbered or something? Because I'm moving very, very slowly. Yes, I am. What can I get rid of? Well, I can get rid of that. Ooh. What does this do? Oh, I am.
By my count, we've found a total of 4 cures, assuming you haven't dropped anything.
No, I actually put one in here and actually made us a shortcut. I normally go back the other way, but that's quite convenient. Believe it or not, I didn't realise you could do that. What's around here? Oh. Oh, God blimey, that's the way we came. Right, so, just going to save that there. I didn't realise how sorry, I was getting paranoid about the stream dropping and me not realising now. How dependent you get on frequent autosaves. Okay, so the other one's down there, isn't it? Okay. Are you done? Okay. So as I said, we'll try and get, just move over here, a bit closer. Oh. Oh. Okay, so... Oh, I've got to remember the pattern. I never remember the pattern.
The last cube is somewhere in here. But it would require more swimming around in this filth.
No, brain power, No, I can't remember. Oh. Apprentice, that shouldn't be too bad. Okay. A little bit further up. Oh, not. No, maybe a little bit further down. Okay. There we go. But. my one's better, surely. Isn't my star and bow better? Yes, it is. Thanks. Oh, that's very nice, but
I guess that must be the pump activator up there. But how to reach it? We'll need to get all three of these bridges down in order to reach the pump.
That's that one.
That's it. Don't touch
done all
anything
three.
else. Quickly now.
Yeah, usually I have to, just randomly... randomly hit them till I hit the right one, so... Are you sending them both at me? With a big sword. Yeah, sometimes the sword's good.
What a mess. I'm getting tired of waiting around in this muck.
Right. Okay.
I have an idea. I'll wait here and retrieve this cube once you find the last one ready. Good luck.
Right. Just going to save it there. Oh, I thought that's where we went down. Have I gone the wrong way? I thought... Oh! Stupid me. I forgot they all, well, most of them need the, the control thingy. Okay. Right. Okay, so have I... Oh, I need to go down. So...
Do you have the cube? Good. I'll take this cube and we can be on our way.
Yeah.
That was easier than I expected. I'm glad you were here to do all the hard work.
Yes. Clearly. Right, we got one last centurion.
You'll need the cube I picked up to start all the boilers.
Right,
Here, I picked up this cube for you.
okay. Oh,
Shall we get on with it?
okay.
That seems to have done it. Good. It took longer.
Okay.
I hope this box at least it's finally out. Another steam Centurion.
Oh, I didn't realise I'd got steamed to death. Okay. How embarrassing. Oh, well, I had, Oh. Had I not saved it after I got out? Clearly not. Okay. Let's go and grab... Again. Okay.
Do you have a cube?
Yep.
Good, good. I'll take this cube and we can be on our way.
Well, at least I sensibly,
What has? What was lying?
At least I had saved then, so I didn't have to go back too far. Okay. Okay, there he is.
You'll need the cube I picked up to start all the boilers.
Yeah, give it then.
Here, I picked up this cube for you.
Thank you.
Shall
Right.
we get on with it?
Yep. Okay, let's save it.
I thought you understood how this worked by now. The water level
Yeah,
should be
shush.
lower for the boilers to work at all.
Shush, 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 shush. Okay.
I'm quite sure the boilers will not work while they're underwater.
Right, okay, I forgot I had to leave one there. I was getting a bit overeager and unable to count.
That seems to have done it. Good.
Okay.
At least it's another steam centurion.
Oh, okay. Getting steamed to death isn't quite so good. Oh, well done.
Back upstairs and see if they're reading all the steam. So,
Okay. 2.
matter to release the book.
Yes. Right, at least we're at the Dwemer thing now. Let's save that in case anything goes wrong. Right. It is also very, very noisy down there. Okay, so we will come back up and we will grab the book.
Yes, it worked. The steam is flowing. Now, it should be as simple as...
That
should do it.
There we go.
At
One
last.
black
Hope it was
book.
worth it.
Okay.
Please be my guest. You
Right now,
deserve the first
right now,
book.
folks.
Besides, it could be very dangerous. These books are
The
known
last
to
time I
drive
read
many people
a black
insane.
book, the stream dropped. So let's hope it doesn't
Aren't you
this
going
time.
to read it?
Yeah,
I
shush.
thought that was the whole reason you dragged me out here.
Oh, go away. Okay, so let's hope this does not drop the stream.
Oh, good. Be sure to say hello to Hermaeus Mora for me if you see him.
Okay. All right.
So, another seeker after knowledge enters my realm. This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded. Perhaps you will prove clever enough to uncover the secrets hidden here. If so, welcome. Perhaps you you are a fool or a coward. If so, you are in peril. Read your book again and escape before Apocrypha claims you forever.
I always forget that bit that you can leave by reading the book again. Okay, so can I remember my way through here? Probably not. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Gonna die because I've fallen in. Ugh.
What happened? What did you see? Different people have very different experiences when reading these books.
Yeah, I accidentally fell in. I found myself in a different place.
That's a fairly common experience, at least for those who remain coherent enough to report what they've seen. You were in Apocrypha, or at least your consciousness was. Your body remained here, of course. You should read the book again until you reach what appears to be the end. Then you will have fully understood the knowledge it contains.
Okay. Right, now, accidentally fell in. Shall I do that again and embarrass myself by doing that again? Or shall we wander around out in the daylight for a bit, which seems a better option now. If we go out, if I remember correctly, we have got a dragon that's going to come and attack us. So, yeah, that's not good. Let's go back in here. We've got the wrong sky. Let's try that one again. Well, we've got dragon, even if we have got the wrong sky. Oh, you're behind me, that's why. Oh, it's clear. Well, the sky's cleared up at least. Oh. He's feisty, isn't he, that Neloth? Right. Is Mirak coming to grab this one? Nope, looks like I'm getting it. Okay, there we go. I've actually got a soul. We'll have that. Is that any good? Don't tend to use that one. I'll grab that. Okay. So, do we talk... Oh, Do we talk to Neloth again? Oh, he just told us that we got to keep reading the book. Are you going to be doing anything?
Did you actually learn what you needed to know by reading that black book?
Well, not yet, no. Okay.
That's that, then.
So, we have... Let me just check that nothing interfered with the stream, because that would be embarrassing again, wouldn't it? Okay, so we have defeated the dragon, we've got the black book. Let's save. And we can head back. Ooh. Could save back towards, could go back towards town. So we've done quite a few things today. So we've done Nachardak. What I expect that I probably really ought to do is actually properly do that Apocrypha. We'll do that in a bit. But it might be an idea to do that stone while I'm at it. I think that's the shout I've got equipped. Go around that way. Okay, let's do this stone while I'm here.
Here we reclaim.
Oh, have I not got it? Okay. Shouts.
Stolen.
Okay, obviously he didn't have it.
Far
Have
from
it.
ourselves.
Right, okay.
There's something wrong here.
Yep. Okay. Oh, I thought. He is now. Okay, so that's the sunstone cleared. Right.
What? Whoever did this is
Hey,
dead.
we
You
got
hear
a deader
me?
over here.
Dead.
Action noise. Who did
Ale
this?
and mead.
Come
I
on,
killed
face me
a
like a
decent bottle
man.
of mead. I've almost
Not
got it,
there,
but they always take the good stuff.
A sailor heeds. Captain promised me a life-o adventure on the high seas.
Right.
Stuck on the cesspit of an island.
Lovely, mate. Okay. So it looks like the day is breaking now. Anyway, we have released the which one was that? Sunstone. So we'll give it a save here. Okay, lots of saves as we don't have any autos. And what we'll do is we will have a go at that wrong one. The black book again. It was the epistolary, wasn't it? So hopefully we Okay. Just going to check we're still streaming. And shall we see if I can do this without without falling in the goop this time. Yeah. I think that's the first time I've fallen in the goop like that. Yeah, go away. Go away. Go away, you horrible tentacly thing. Okay. Oh. Died again. Okay, so... maybe do that again a bit later. Oh, you just caught up. Okay, so I'm not particularly brilliant at that. That one though, that I did find that the okay, who's this? The what? Are they supposed to be quite so pale? What was I going to say? Yeah, I do find them the. Oh, here's the thingamajiggy. The weird thing.
out of there.
It seems to be running away. Oh no, running back. What was I saying about the thing? Oh, the Apocrypha thing, yeah. It's usually the most difficult one, but then of course I usually hit that one at a lower level and then go back to it. Obviously when I'm at higher level, and then it's okay. So So, what shall we do? We've done quite a few things. We could just wander about a bit. Okay, just to update, I've done a couple of live streams of Oblivion Remastered, bearing in mind that I hadn't played Oblivion before, not so that it count anyway. I thought someone had sent me a message, but no. Not doing Frostmoth till at a higher level. Frostmoth was one of the last things that I did when I was doing Soulstone with Lillia. But then I think we did. Yes, we did. We did Soulstone quite. I did Soulstone quite early on with Lily, but then I'd also done this quite early on with Pandora as well. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So,
Bandits raid villages and murder travelers for nothing but a pouch of gold.
So I've done a couple of live streams playing Oblivion Remastered. Obviously, it runs really nicely, but then I do have a very high-end system, especially now having got the 5090. I needed a really high-end system to be running this really heavy mod list in VR. It doesn't. The amount that I hadn't really played Oblivion before. I think I'd done something like 3 hours, which was the tutorial, and then I think I went across the country, and I think I ended up in Kavast. But it had never caught hold of me, and I got distracted by other things. So I was going to say maybe I didn't give it enough time, but playing Oblivion Remastered, that captured me very, very quickly. And it's the same game, it's just got the, to all intents and purposes, it's the graphical improvements. So I've done a couple of live streams. I'll tell you what we'll do. We've spent all this time in Soulstar. I'm going to lay down a save here, and we can always, so I'm going to lay down this save. 132 is going to be this, and then we can go and wander around Skyrim for a bit. Let's go to Skyrim. Okay, because it is, after all, the Sunday Skyrim live stream, not the Sunday Solstice Skyrim. So we're going to have a wander around in Skyrim. And due to... let's go around this bit, there we go. And due to the mod, we don't have to go through Windhelm to get out the docks. Okay, and we can have a wander around Skyrim. Okay. So, yeah, I was talking about, yeah, Oblivion. So I've done a couple of live streams. I've been playing it off stream. I've played it more off stream than I have on the live stream. Though if I do any, they'll be quite random. So how long have I done? 10. I've done more than 10 hours. Hello, horsey. It's very tempting to steal you. So I'm still pretty early. Well, I'm still early on in the game. Let's wander around this way, because it tends to be quite pretty. And, you know, only just starting to get an idea of what I'm doing with it. As I said to, I think it was Death actually. Was it? No, maybe. No, was it James? Oh, I don't remember without looking it up. He said maybe we'll get, you know, stories like the stories from Skyrim, but from Oblivion, so it'd be stories from Cyrodiil. Well, maybe in the future. I have so much on at the moment that if I hadn't got ahead with the stories from Skyrim, then I wouldn't have had as much time as I've had to be able to play Oblivion.
So you better come with us right now.
I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care.
And they're harassing women again. And as I said,
Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I would actually need to play it through a couple of times to do with stories. Also, I'm not so good with doing them in flat screen. I'm far better in doing them in VR. It's a lot easier to role play if you are actually there in VR. Now I do know that using the Unreal Engine injector, you can go into Oblivion in VR. The only question then is what the FPS and the and the performance is going to be like. Now, we all know that because this is such a heavy mod list, and VR is just very performance heavy anyway, that I have to record and cast from the headset itself, because I need to use it's basically frame generation of the headset itself to give a smooth result. And I haven't tried the injector. I haven't tried the injector on anything. So I know that VR Dad tried it out in Oblivion. I only saw the very beginning. I only saw the very beginning part of his video. I haven't seen it all. And I do know that he also tried it out in Hogwarts Legacy. I haven't played Hogwarts Legacy yet. It's in my very long list of games yet to be played, which is a very long list. But yes, I'd like to play Oblivion through at least once before I think about doing the stories from with that. Though it would be very good too. Be very good to do one of those in the future. So. Would be great. Now I'm being a little bit paranoid. Okay, I just wanted to check that we are still going. At least I don't have a great big huge black. Shouldn't have a great big huge black bar down the right side. Obviously, you get the occasional black bars when I turn because you got the headset view, but not a couple of inches permanently down the down the side. Now I still haven't properly tried out doing the Steam VR so that I can have the chat on my wrist. I keep intending to try that one out. Now I do know why it crashed the last time. It's because I forgot to turn something off. Or at least I'm assuming that. I have got most of next Saturday's indefinite article recorded. There is one further bit that I do need to record. And I think, should we do that level up? Let's have health again. Oh, how many times have I leveled up? I've got a load of perks that I can increase. Okay, anything on heavy armor that I can increase? Okay, what about that? Oh, yeah, I'll have that, thank you. Oh, God. I'll do that. Where have I gone? Juggernaut. Okay. Alright, we'll have that. Okay, I'll have that as well, thank you. Two-handed warrior stats. Did cut. Overpower. To target, okay. That's okay. So archery. Can I do anything else with archery? Eagle eye. Risky shots. We'll do that one. Okay, power shot. We'll have that one. Okay. I will have that one as well. Okay, save that one for the time being. I'm going to do a different save because we've got that Solstheim save there. Okay, and because it depending on what we do next week, we might want to stay in Skyrim or we might want to go back to Solstheim. So I will give us the option. So there is a possibility in the future of doing a stories from Cyrodiil. God blimey, get the pronunciation right. In the future. But it won't be for a little while. I've got a lot on at the moment, and I also need to actually play through Oblivion. Obviously, this next week I have to do things like record the final bit for the next episode of Indefinite Article. That will be I think that's then the final part of the like the worm chapter, if I've got that right. And then after that episode comes out, I will release the compilation, and so we'll have Worm the movie. I need to move slightly out of the way because I keep going into my boundary. There we go. And you're just there so I can see you. I think that will be next Saturday. I think I'm right in thinking. Oh. Or is it 2 more episodes? Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. I don't know now. Oh, well, now that's interesting, isn't it, that I don't know? 15, 16... Does he
I've
want
been
me?
looking for you.
Okay.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your
Okay.
hands only.
Oh, this will be Raleigh, won't it?
Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnguard.
Oh, no.
The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. I got this from a pretty excited-looking dark elf around Raven Rock. He said it was important I got it to you as soon as I could.
Okay, this
Looks
is
like
Raleigh's.
that's it. Got to go.
Okay, so we've got Ralis. Okay, and that'll be our first thing for Ralis, and we've got the Dawnstar Museum, so that'll be the Mythic Dawn. And of course I know a little bit more about the Mythic Dawn, having played a little bit of Oblivion. So don't know, maybe a lot of the lore in have a deeper understanding maybe of some of the various things in in Skyrim by playing Oblivion. Like why there are floaty things in the air. Is that a big rock or is it a brazier? Let's go and have a look. That's a big brazier, isn't it? Well, that's not right. Is it? I don't normally. Don't normally look from this direction. It's labyrinthine up there. Interesting, isn't it?
So much easier to rob when you're...
Oh. I'd lost my left hand for a moment then. Oh. Yeah, let's rob them. Oops. Of that. I think I saw someone talking about Oblivion, and
I'm proud of what we've managed to accomplish.
is he all right? Are you all right, mate? You all right?
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
Okay, you seem fine.
Good day.
What was I in the middle of saying? Oh, yeah, I was watching something on Oblivion, where people were making requests about what the developers, I don't know whether they're referring to Bethesda or Virtuous, but much more likely a combination of the two, about what they might like to see. And in the video, someone, the chap was complaining that about using the enter key. This is on PC, obviously. Using the enter key to pick up items individually. Oh, I know. To pick up items individually. And I didn't even know that you could, actually, because I click on the item with the mouse. In the inventory, when it comes up, you've got the various things, and you can hit R, which is easy enough to do to get all of it. But it seems that, you know, it gets highlighted and you press enter to pick up individual ones. Well, I hadn't even been doing that. I'd been clicking on the individual ones I wanted with the mouse. So here we are. Oh, probably ought to get rid of that.
Someone do something!
I am. Right, I've done something. And I saved the rest of the hens. So we are, I'm just going to put you back over there a moment. So we are back,
Whiterun's my home, whatever people say.
approaching Whiterun. Willow trees. Now, if you... Hello, Mikhail. Yes, the mod list that I'm using is Mad God's Overhaul, which is a very heavy mod pack. The particular version I'm using is 5.31. And the reason I haven't upgraded to the more one is because of my indefinite article series. I'd need a new save, and I'm part of the way through her adventures. So, willow trees. I adore willow trees. I think they must have known that when they were remastering Oblivion, that and they put in the willow trees just for me in Oblivion Remastered. But yeah, this mod list is absolutely fantastic. It's really heavy, and you would need a pretty high-end PC to run it. Now, before I got, because I've now got 5090, I managed to snag one of those mythical 5090s. Before I got that, I was running a 4080 Super, and even then, I've still got roughly the same settings. If you can see here, running at 90 FPS, but does it show up on the capture? Yes, it does. That I have got space warp enabled on the headset, which is basically frame generation. So natively at the moment, it's running at 45 FPS, which basically says how heavy the mod list is on performance. So yeah, you can drop the settings, obviously, but yeah, I'm running it on pretty high settings for the quality. So these outskirts of Whiterun look absolutely fantastic. Before I was over in Solstheim, and even Raven Rock has got trees in it, which makes it look and feel completely different. But yeah, the trees especially in this mod list, everything looks super fantastic. Oh yeah, I've got another level up available. So, what was I talking about? Oh yes. So, I was confusing myself how many episodes of Indefinite Article I've got to go before I chunk the parts together for the movie version. Oh, Mikhail, yeah, you're on Twitch. If you like Skyrim, there's lots of Skyrim content. Well, they're not really Let's Play. It's not really Let's Play content. So using Sky, it's more as though it was a TV series type of thing. And the latest one series is Indefinite Article. which is because the main character is a journalist and therefore writing an article. And she came to Skyrim, but she wasn't certain what article she was going to write, hence indefinite article. And obviously it's a play on words because it's me, because she's called Alexandra, and after Lillia getting executed in Helgen, we have got the traditional opening. She decides that she's going to use a pseudonym, and she decides to go just sign her writing by A, which obviously is the indefinite article. So I do like my puns. Here we go. Looking out. Okay. Across Skyrim, we got the mountains in the distance. We got mist rolling down. Okay, we got the light from the setting sun. The sunsets. Bathing everything in a glorious orangey, pinky glow. As the sun quietly sets. Oh, look at what colour it has turned. These walls are white, the walls are white run there. Quite a strong pink colour. I mean, even though these are community shaders rather than ENB, we still get glorious lighting as the sun is, oops, as my boundary come up, as the sun is going down. As the light changes. And we've got the stars starting to appear in the sky. Do I happen to detect the distant roar of a dragon? And gets more and more misty. And we probably ought to get in before there's too much mist and we can have things that hide in the mist and jump out of us. Okay, I'm just going to put you over. That's, oh. It still looks fantastic with the mist closing in there. We've got the light from the night sky now. Yeah, this mod list is absolutely beautiful. Oh, we can hear the frogs. There he is. This mod list has got frogs. Oh, look, there's another one over there. If we go down towards Falkreath, this mod list has got pheasants as well. I like the pheasants. It is absolutely gorgeous to be here. Absolutely fantastic. So when they've sorted out, because I think someone, because because I haven't tried Unreal Engine VR Injector yet. I believe people do files to get all the settings right for you. Well, once they've done that for Oblivion, I might just have to have a go, because Oblivion looks absolutely gorgeous as well. Okay, so plans for the coming week. I have got to finish off the last bit of recording for this latest chapter of Indefinite Article, so that I can get the next episode done for Saturday. And then if that is the last chapter, so I can't remember where I got to on I can't remember where I got to on the on episode 15. There might be one more chapter to go on that, and then the last chapter. I'll have to check. Sorry, you'll have to check back with me. I'll put something on the community tab on YouTube. But when I've got the very last bit to that chapter, I'll put together the movie version, which will be Worm, which will be the episodes from, I think it's from episode 12 to however many episodes it is. It'll be 4 or 5. Okay, I'm just going to save it over that one before we go into Whiterun. Seem to be spending a lot of time coming back to Whiterun. Okay. So, Whiterun at night. Doesn't have a huge amount of nightlife, does Whiterun? So what we'll do is, looking at the time, 16:58. We are approaching.
Jarl's been looking for someone who ain't superstitious. Be looking for a fool if you ask me.
The end of our allotted time for playing Skyrim, so we'll get ourselves into the Bannered Mare. Always safer.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the
Okay, we'll just get a little bit out the way so he's not quite so loud. It's always better to do a save inside, just in case. It's just simply the and we'll save it again there. Okay. There we are. So 16:59, and we are coming to the end.
You really don't look well.
I don't want to talk.
There. It will.
Right, maybe I should have. Okay, is that a bit better? A bit quieter? Okay, so thank you. I'm going to end the stream here, and next week we can decide whether we want to start here or whether we want to go back to Solstheim. I'll do the usual thing, that there will be, unless something crops up, there will be another live stream. 1500 hours British Summer Time next Sunday. That's the Sunday Skyrim live stream. There may or may not be random Oblivion live streams. I can't promise anything on that. But there may very well be. On YouTube there's loads and loads of Skyrim. There is loads and loads of Skyrim content. Including all the adventures of Pandora. She was the first one. some of those episodes are very obvious that it's not a very experienced videographer, shall I say. They did improve towards the end. Lily is probably favourite character. Before we finally... He seems to be having a problem over there. Until we eventually retired her before we turned to this particular mod list and introduced Alex. That's all on my YouTube channel, so you can always visit there if you want some YouTubey stuff. It goes in series is so shorter long form videos, and then grouped into movie versions and bigger sections. So I think the initial Lily story, I think you got about a day's worth, to be perfectly honest, of her stories. She did go, she was going for quite some time, and then I retired her, and then I brought her back. Anyway, there is loads and loads of Skyrim content on my YouTube channel. And so I will take this opportunity now of saying thank you for joining me, and I really do hope that you can join me again. It's really lovely to have your company. Thank you to Mikhail for talking to me. I do better when people talk to me, otherwise I just start rambling or forget to talk at all. And I have a fantastic rest of your day, however much of your day you happen to have left. And I will bid you good night. So, good night.